Or are we doomed to live in a bear market forever?
Without crypto.
Hi guys, we're Relax Crypto. My name is Kristiaan.
Hi, and I'm Michael.
And today is our fifth update in 2022, I think. We started with lots of ambition last year in 2021, bringing you the latest crypto updates always.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, 2022, we were traveling a lot, right? And we're not always here.
And there was the bear market.
And there's the bear market right now. So, yeah, what can we say? Bitcoin is still pretty low. Yeah? So we are at 19,000 now.
Laser ray till 100k. Yeah.
that still holds true for sure. Yeah, what can we say? Bitcoin is still in a pretty deep bear market. So we had the both tops in April last year and in November last year, reaching almost 70,000.
Everyone was hoping for 100k, laser ray till 100k.
That's right. And now actually we can check how much we moved down. So at the bottom, I think 17,000.
Yeah.
So we moved down 74% from the all-time high, which means like a decline of $51,000, which is quite significantly, and one could definitely say that the bull market
is over.
is over.
Well, but in the last bear market we had I think almost a 19% correction. No, wasn't it from 20,000 to 2,000, something like that, or almost 2,000.
Yeah, that's right. But they always say this time it's different. Unfortunately,
but no, unfortunately, it never is.
This time it's not different. Yeah. We still have a bear market correction, and one thing that I remember is at the time when everybody said, yeah, this time Bitcoin will not crash by 70-80%. Because now we have big institutions like Tesla and MicroStrategy and so on.
ETFs are coming and so on.
Exactly. So they all hold their coins and they just won't sell, They won't sell. But we've seen, the truth is that Tesla also sold the majority of their coins, I believe.
Okay, they
right?
had to improve their results.
Their balance sheet, yes. So in the end, also big institutions can sell their coins, right? So it's not a protection that just because a big institution buys a lot of Bitcoin, they won't sell ever. They're all rational. They all have a bottom line to defend and to justify in front of their investors as well. So yeah, we're in the bear market. And what else can we say? Yeah, Michael Saylor is still buying.
Still bullish.
He just announced that they bought another 301 Bitcoin for $6 million at a price of 19,800.
And
which
some more. If you go a bit more down, I think they bought some 10,000 or something again, or more than 10,000.
Some days ago?
Yeah, and they bought, I don't know how many, but for 22,000, quite a lot. And now they bought some little at 19 something. Yeah, okay. But in the end, he has 130,000 Bitcoin right now, and he bought them for an average of $30,000, which is also a bit higher than we are right now. I mean, who thought that we will go back so fast to 20,000 or below 20,000?
That's right. Yeah, he says 130,000 Bitcoin is 130,000 Bitcoin. That's a matter of fact, yeah, because Bitcoin will always be one Bitcoin. No matter what the dollar will be or what you can buy for $1, Bitcoin is always Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to say something about Michael Saylor?
No, I mean, he's a great guy. He should buy much more. No, but I mean, in the end, there is a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. So there are the Mt. Gox Bitcoins or the Mt. Gox case, which I think it's almost 200,000 Bitcoins, if I'm right. So there's a lot of gossip that this will be sold soon or is already sold partially in the last weeks. I think that's why we have also some decreasing prices, that there is a lot of uncertainty in the market. And then you have the rates, the Fed rates, you have the CPI and so on. So I mean, overall in the market, there is a lot of uncertainty, not only in the crypto market, but also in stocks and so on. So not only Bitcoin felt a lot, but also some of the companies or some stocks felt quite hard. But of course, crypto is mostly crashing always a bit more. It's also rallying a bit more when it goes up, but unfortunately, it's crashing a bit harder when the market is not so optimistic anymore. And right now, I think we are still in this area where we have
Absolutely, yeah. Crypto definitely is a risk-on asset. So whenever there's, let's say, not the willingness for the people to be more risky, they always go out of crypto. And yeah. That's just like a fact. So even if everybody said Bitcoin is this inflation-resistant asset, non-confiscatable and so on, it doesn't hold true for the price of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is still too small to be not affected by the overall market.
The adoption is much too small to be to fulfill these functions.
So that's why if you want to increase the adoption, then tell somebody today in your network about Bitcoin and send them some Satoshis, that they actually part of the market as well, and learn about it, educate the people. And yeah, that's the whole thing. So basically the whole crash probably is a consequence of the whole money printing since COVID, which happened in 2020. And now the Fed is reeling the money back in, trying to put the mayonnaise back into the tube. And yeah, that's now why the Fed is increasing the rates, and yeah, everything is hitting the fan basically.
And I think today or tonight, I mean, in our time, I think at 8 o'clock in the 8 p.m.
In 2 hours, yeah.
In 2 hours, they will announce the next hike of the rate, and yeah, let's see. I think the market expects 0.75 increase. So if the Fed does what the market expects, then there should not be too much price volatility. But if it's higher or lower, of course, the market will react positive or negative on the news. And this we will for sure also see in the Bitcoin price later today. So let's see what's happening.
That's all right, yeah. Yeah, it would go up to 3.0 or 3.25%, depending on whether they bump it up by 75 or 100 basis points. And yeah, so let's see and wait. What else has happened? Yeah, Ethereum, the second biggest cryptocurrency, has finalized their merge. So they were planning this merge for the past, 2, 3, 4 years. And now finally Vitalik Buterin announced it was successfully completed on September 15th. So now almost a week ago. Very proud. I mean, it's quite a big achievement for Ethereum. What does it actually mean now? Let me see. This is the right one, yeah. So basically now Ethereum is only running on proof of stake instead of proof of work, which means that the miners, the graphic cards and so on, are being shut off. And only so-called nodes that hold 32 Ethereum at least are now making the new blocks and are validating everything on the network, which also means that the supply of Ethereum is actually going down, like the new supply is going down. So with proof of work, it would have been 3.8% up, and now it's only 0.1% up since the staking started. So that's why this website is called Ultrasound Money, because they always say Ethereum is deflationary, which also is theoretically the case. Currently, it's not deflationary because there's very slight inflation, but also it's still lower than Bitcoin's inflation. But the next question is, who's holding all the Ethereum in the world?
So, and what we saw now, or what we see right now, that staking, the entities who hold the most of the Bitcoin or who stake the biggest amount of not the Bitcoin, Ethereum, of course, they decide basically what's happening in the chain. And right now we can see that we have 2 or 3 entities which basically own more than 50% of the stake, and this is Kraken, this is Coinbase and Lido.
Yeah.
And I mean, somehow it's, of course, mining is bad for the energy and everything, but on the other hand, you have now a huge centralization. And of course, some people might then compare this to the mining pools in Bitcoin, but in the end, they are still single units which contribute to a mining pool, and they can change the hash rate immediately to another pool, which is absolutely no problem. And in this case, basically the exchanges own the Ethereums. I mean, they are in possession, and if they want to coordinate an attack, of course, it's no problem for them. If these three entities, of course, work together, right. Which is of course not likely, because in the end, if they would do something, the price will crash, and the benefit is also not really there. But nevertheless, I think. Of course, we save energy with Ethereum, but we don't have the same decentralization anymore, which we have with Bitcoin, I think.
Yeah.
But the question is
right.
if Ethereum needs to have this decentralization, because I think Ethereum has another use case than Bitcoin in the end. So might be
totally
okay.
True. That's what they always said, right? Bitcoin is the decentralized money of the world, and Ethereum is the computer that calculates everything and runs smart contracts and all that stuff. And this is pretty interesting here, this graphic. So you can see that gray and blue and red together own more than half the market. I think this is a log chart probably. So it's not accurate. It's not like 80% or something. It's basically like maybe 50% of the market. But in the end, it's quite interesting that they have such an influence. And yeah, if one of those exchanges gets hacked, then quite a big amount of Ethereum would be gone. Then because always remember, not your keys, not your coins. So if you want to have, if you want to be in control of your Ethereum or your Bitcoin, whatever or your coin you have, always have the private key in your own possession.
So as soon as you stake it, you are not in the possession anymore.
Unless you stake it yourself.
Okay.
If you stake Ethereum yourself on your own node at home, that would be possible. But right now you need 32 Ethereum. That means you need an amount of 50k or something, and not everybody has 50k laying around to play around with Ethereum. That's why they give the Ethereum to other exchanges to stake it on their behalf.
Okay. There's this company called Celsius where I staked some of my Bitcoin. And the courts are currently deciding what's going to happen with them. So be careful with staking.
Yes, it's always tricky.
Giving your currencies to some exchanges. Yeah.
It's always the case. Yeah. Basically, everything began with Terra Luna. When Terra Luna collapsed in May, the whole trust in the whole DeFi space and crypto as well was deteriorating and was going down quite significantly. So, and everybody thought, I don't know, half a year ago, Terra Luna Anchor protocol is the best thing out there, and it's never going down. It's impossible.
A few moments later.
Now actually we learned a new truth that actually it is possible that big protocols can also go down, can get hacked or whatever, have other issues. So that's a reality that we have to face. But we're still here. We're in it to win it.
So diversify. Don't load all your crypto into one exchange, because sooner or later something is going to happen. Sooner than later, always. So keep some by yourself. Keep some in your cold storage on your hardware wallet or whatever. No, this light is much better.
Much better, our ring light.
And don't leave all your coins on an exchange, and at least not on one exchange. Yeah.
Exactly. Alrighty, then what else can we tell you guys? The standard, so the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, it's currently at a value of 23, which means still extreme fear. And over the past
if you just
weeks,
watch the charts, then you
of course,
you know why.
I mean, Ethereum had actually quite a big pump because of the merge, and now there was quite a big sell-off. I guess because everybody thought now the merge is coming, and now suddenly we will go to the moon or whatever. Didn't happen. However, there's still a good chance that we will see quite a nice Ethereum rally, because now the institutions that are investing into crypto, they will see, okay, Ethereum, I can invest in, okay, and I get 5%, 6%, 7% interest rate. So the narrative is pretty strong for these companies and big funds. So I guess some of them will actually go onto the bandwagon and start investing into Ethereum.
But with this change, there is also some risk in terms of securities. I mean, in United States, I don't know it. I mean, first in proof of work, they said it's not a security, but right now this discussion starts again because you're paying interest rate on something, so it's basically could be considered again as a security. I mean,
yeah, that's right.
There are, how to say, there are reasons for both direction, and so let's see how it's going.
See if we can find something about that. But yeah, actually, he's like Gary Gensler is the CEO.
The CEO.
Is the chairman of the SEC. Yeah. And yeah, he just threw this up at this point that here, Ether's new staking model could draw SEC attention. Yeah, that's what the Wall Street Journal writes. So yeah, it could be that Ethereum is considered security, and then the SEC might rule it differently. Yeah. Mm. That's right. What else can we say? Yeah, Bitcoin Mayor multiple is at a super low level right now. Was only lower this year in, what was this? I think around April or something. May. I can't see it right now because my screen is hiding the information.
I mean, it was below 0.5 now, and I think the only time it was below 0.5 was in 2015 and 2012, so it's quite a long time.
That was in June this year. Crazy. Yeah, and right now we're at 0.67, so which means that Bitcoin is trading below the 200-day moving average. If you just like draw it up, is this the 1 second? If you go to the daily chart, yeah. So this blue line is the 200-day moving average, and you can see that we're clearly trading below it right now. So. Like historically speaking, it's always very, very beneficial if you invest below value of 1. There's no financial advice, but if you look into the overall picture, this is actually a very good entry level. But yeah, nobody knows. There's people that say that Bitcoin might go down to whatever 10,000 right now. 13,000. I mean, we've seen 17,500, I think. Huh? So yeah, it's definitely possible. Yeah,
there are many people expecting prices like 16,000 or 15,000 even again, and yeah, let's see. Let's hope that's the lowest. And then 200k as always.
200k, yes, go
or
to the moon.
To the moon. Yeah.
And also then you have to consider, right? There's going to be a halving again. In 2024.
24, I think. Yeah. Halving count.
Is it here? Yeah, I think that's the website. Yeah, so the next halving is happening
still sometime
in 546 days. So estimated around about 1.5 years from now.
And then normally price starts to increase after 1 year now. So
yeah, that's right.
So March 25.
That's right. Yeah, the last halving was in 2020, around May, I believe. Mm. And I think the price was around $8,000. And only after that, like months later,
exactly,
the price started increasing, right?
Because the miners start to sell off their holdings then first, and yeah.
That's correct. So also the question is. When will we see a new all-time high? Yeah? Because will the all-time high happen before the next halving, or will it happen earlier? I'm not so sure. What's your take, Michael?
Well, I hope it will happen earlier, but I'm already happy when it goes up above 20,000 again, so and stays there, obviously.
above 20,000. So right now.
So probably today, depending on the announcement, if the rate increases lower than expected, then we should make it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
If not, then. Let's see if we can hold 15 or 16,000.
Well, in any case, guys, we still believe in Bitcoin. Not every cryptocurrency out there will survive this bear market, which also has shown in the past the same thing. 4 years ago, 2018 was a severe bear market, and many of the projects didn't recover anymore, so they were gone forever. And the same might happen this time. Some of the big projects might not recover.
Yeah, maybe the pain was not big enough right now, so some more projects need to die, and that's why prices need to decrease more, probably. Let's see. Let's hope it will turn out differently, but yeah, you never know. Expect everything.
Exactly. What was it? hope for the best, but expect the worst.
Exactly. So what's the worst?
And one funny anecdote, so I created a portfolio in 2018 just for fun, like with 20 different cryptocurrencies. I wanted actually to give it to my parents and my family later in the year. Out of these 20 currencies, I think 15 were completely went to zero after like
Really?
2-3 years, yeah. And 3 currencies were worth a little bit of money, and 2 currencies were worth more than half the entire portfolio, and that were Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you
It's always
would
the same. Yeah.
if you would have to bet on 2 coins that will survive this bear market, probably it's Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Absolutely.
And everything else, if you look in the ranking of CoinMarketCap, everything else below these 2 coins is a gamble. Yeah. So of course people say Cardano is amazing. Some people say Solana is amazing. Polkadot is amazing. But in the end, the most consensus in the whole crypto industry is that Bitcoin and Ethereum, are the main players. And if you look at,
you can go back in time, on this page, and you can check all the versions of CoinMarketCap, the top 10, and
we can.
you will see that the top 10 always changed, but the only ones remaining were Bitcoin and Ethereum. So
we can let's look later. So this is coin360.com. You can see like how big every coin is in terms of its market capitalization, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are clearly like the number 1 and 2 coins. And they are this the biggest, and in crypto it's basically the biggest coin makes the race, and wins the game. Of course, if you have a smaller cryptocurrency, it's much more likely that they will go 10x or 100x. But also, it's much more likely that Bitcoin and Ethereum will survive this bear market than that such a small coin over here will survive the bear market. That's the truth. And now you brought up a very good point, Michael. There are these historical versions of CoinMarketCap. But the question is, where are they?
No, I think you need to go on another site, which like tracks sites, and then...
Here I have it.
Okay, so historical snapshots.
Snapshots.
Okay, cool.
So this is actually pretty interesting. So here you can see like what was the crypto market like in 2013, 2014, cool. And so on. And if you just go back, let's say to the end of the bull market, 2017, which was around about December 17. Let's see who was leading there. So it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple, Litecoin, Cardano, IOTA, Dash, NEM, Monero. All right, so these are still here for sure. Bitcoin Cash is still there.
Just much lower, I think.
Let's compare it one by one. Okay. Yeah, where's Bitcoin Cash?
30.
It's now place 30, and it was in place 3. So Ripple.
I think might still be there.
Ripple is place 7. Litecoin.
I didn't see for
not even in the top 10 anymore. Litecoin is place 22 now, and everybody always said Litecoin is like if Bitcoin is gold, Litecoin is silver, and Litecoin is now on the 22nd rank.
Cardano still here.
Cardano is still there. Cardano is on place 8, so they lost 2.
Oh, IOTA.
Then IOTA should be super low right now.
Is it still existing? I don't know. I never heard anything about it.
57.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dash also went down like NEM. Nobody talks about it anymore.
Monero should be somewhere.
Monero is still there, but also lower at 28. And was at number 10 at the time. Bitcoin Gold is totally gone. Stellar Lumen is still there. EOS pretty much gone. Neo gone. Ethereum Classic is still around. Tron. Yeah. Very interesting. Here. This is so funny. BitConnect. So this was actually
scam token.
BitConnect is actually a scam coin. If you look at the chart,
1%
this coin went up.
daily interest rates.
Yeah. Crazy. This coin went up, and suddenly when it became apparent that it was a scam, this thing dropped so hard.
Yeah, to zero basically. Yeah.
To zero. Crazy.
It was like almost $500. That's incredible. And it started with some sense. I mean, it was a huge scam. So the founders run away with all the Bitcoin. And but there were other similar systems after that. I think Token Lee or something like that, and nobody believed that it's the same scam. If you said to people who were investing in this follow-up scam, it's the same like BitConnect. No, this is totally different. They have this special algorithm which gives you 1% and blah blah blah, and it was exactly the same like BitConnect. And sooner or later, also they run away with the with the money. So.
And that's always a good reminder for all of you guys. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is definitely too good to be true. BitConnect was unfortunately a scam. Yeah, that is gone now.
Yeah, but there are a lot of new other scams.
Oh yeah,
you can
all the
invest
time.
in.
all the time scams coming up. They never go away. But actually, I want to see like another snapshot, because if you even go further back. Let's say like you go to the oldest one that we have is from April 28, 2013.
That's interesting.
Okay, it says no display. That's not good. Okay, May 5.
Namecoin, Peercoin.
Namecoin is gone. Peercoin gone. Feathercoin gone. Flycoin, never heard of it. Gone. Terracoin gone. Devcoin gone. Novacoin. Mincoin. There were only 10 coins, and out of these 10 coins, 8 are gone. So only
and
Bitcoin,
they had
Litecoin
market caps of billions. Millions.
Crazy, yeah.
Millions.
Bitcoin was at 1.2 billion and was worth $115. I wish I had some. Bought some at the time. Huh? Crazy.
Good.
Cool. Then, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is, by the way, the last time that we're in the studio.
So next time, new location. Let's see wherever it will be.
Exactly.
Or probably a remote session.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I heard there are some very nice co-working spaces somewhere in Bali, right?
Yeah, Bali, South Africa, or wherever.
Okay, whatever you do, guys, until next time, stay relaxed and enjoy the bear market. And I would say, Michael, thanks for coming today, and cheers.
Cheers. Happy bear.